Welcome to the reality of wrestling, and we have some action for you this week and for the next 4 weeks because this is Christmas Chaos. I'm Matt Topolsky alongside Brad Gilmore for The Row. And Brad, we have to remind everybody at home that in 3 weeks we will have the first ever exclusive reality of wrestling event that you can find only on Fight TV.
It's going to be every single championship on the line. That's the women's, that is the TV, that is the heavyweight championship, and who could forget that Texas title, all up for grabs here in just a few weeks.
Absolutely, but this week's main event also features championships. We're talking about the reality of wrestling tag team championships, and the 3-time champions, the Heavenly Bodies, will defend those titles against Zach and Warren. And wow. Zach and Warren have been white hot in the last few weeks here at The Row.
I mean, we saw what they did at BCW. Extremely, we work so well together to be such a young tag team, and they're getting an awesome opportunity to go against the Heavenly Bodies. But the Heavenly Bodies have not only been dominant since they've made their return to reality of wrestling, they've been dominant ever since they stepped foot in reality of wrestling in the first place. So it's going to be a tall task for Zach and Warren tonight.
And the interesting point of note to make about this is the Heavenly Bodies were brought back to the reality of wrestling, and they were presented to Zach and Warren as their opponents by Booker T, who wanted to shake up the tag team division. Well, now they will face each other tonight with the championships on the line. It's that and so much more. It's the reality of wrestling on Fight and YouTube, and it starts right now. Oh my goodness, a Davidson driver! And you know what comes next, Brad? 455!
The reality of wrestling, the flagship of Texas wrestling.
You just can't see it anywhere else.
This 15 feet in the air! Brian takes him up top! Oh, look at this! Oh my God!
Will testify.
Serenaded by an accordion.
I mean, Diego De La Cruz is without a doubt the Jimi Hendrix of the accordion. I don't think that goes without saying at this point, Matt. He's incredible. Opponent might be here tonight. You should have seen the look on his face, Matt Topolsky.
Well, I did see the look on his face, and it was as if he got some really bad news. And if I were Jonathan Vega, I'd ask Diego De La Cruz if I could keep the accordion. Van Harrison, a mountain among men. What a remarkable athlete Van Harrison is. And Jonathan Vega, he has a tall task ahead of him.
Oh, wait a minute. A distraction by Diego De La Cruz. And Vega teeing off on the big man. Wait a minute. Wait a minute, look at this. Look at that athleticism.
It is just pure strength.
Let's not forget that Van Harrison was a big, hold on. Oh. Van Harrison was a big free agent. Booker T offered a developmental contract to become the reality of wrestling. Former college football star, defensive end. Wait a minute, Diego De La Cruz.
Well, Diego De La Cruz has no business being in this matchup, and Van Harrison just reminded him of that. Jonathan Vega up top.
Oh, man, Van Harrison catching Vega in midair. It's not going to be good from here.
Well, one goes up, must come down. And that is like the Tower of Terror cover here. Make it 3. Well, Van Harrison essentially took 2/3 of La Familia and turned it into a human accordion. Very impressive. What an athlete is this mountain among men, Van Harrison.
Row Nation, I'm Ashley Bull here with Rex Andrews.
Ashley, first off, I want to apologize. Last week I got completely out of hand. You're a professional, I'm a professional, and I just want to bury the hatchet. I brought a couple things for you. You think of them as peace offerings, because you, Ashley, are number 1.
A Christmas cookie?
That's right, Ashley. A Christmas cookie. Which brings me to my next peace offering, an exclusive just for you. Because I've already signed the contract, Ashley, and at Christmas Chaos 12, Rex Andrews is reclaiming the Texas Championship. Think of it, Ashley. Christmas Chaos 11, Booker T commissioned that title, handed it to me to represent this company. And at Christmas Chaos 12, I reclaimed that championship in what has to be the greatest redemption story in this company's history. Ashley, you get to tell that story. So, go tell everyone for me. Thank you very much, Ashley. Enjoy the cookie.
Thank you.
Yeah, that's what I like to see, big homie. Big weight. Get you some, man. Hey, you all ready for tonight, right?
Yeah, I'm ready. I was made for this.
That's what I like to hear, man. Once again, we in the main event with the Heavenly Bodies. This time, the title's on the line.
That's right.
It's everything we've been working hard for. Blood, sweat, and tears.
Yeah.
All the hard work, preparation.
Oh, yeah.
You heard Book say it himself.
Oh, yeah.
He sees us as future champions, right?
Yeah.
Let's go out here and get this, man.
All right,
we
bro.
got it in the bag this time, dog.
Body.
Insurance companies have their lawyers. You should have yours. If you've been injured in an accident, choose one of Houston's top lawyers, Walker Texas Lawyer, at walkertexaslawyer.com.
For over 13 years, the King of Solar Screens has been an industry leader, and we proudly use 100% American-made products. Home of the $55 any size, any color solar screen.
Well, what about arches?
$55.
What about circles?
$55.
What about rectangles?
$55.
Any size, any color, installed free. The King of Solar Screens, on time, every time.
Now can you dig that, sucker?
Tonight's Reality of Wrestling Rewind is brought to you by the King of Solar Screens, home of the $50 any size solar screen.
You see, ever since you betrayed me and turned your back on La Familia and everything that I offered you, I have done nothing but plan your punishment. As you can see, I am willing to forgive, but what you did, denounce La Familia, that is a sin that is unforgivable. Now, you really think that you can take this back? You really think that you can beat me for this championship? So much that you are willing to put your career on the line? Is that what I heard? If you're man enough to put your career on the line at Christmas Chaos against me for the Reality of Wrestling Championship, then I'm man enough to take it, Gino. I am man enough to take your career and flush it down the toilet, just along with your father's legacy.
Oh, wow.
Come on, Reina. Oh, by the way, Gino, I'll accept on one condition. Lucha Extreme 3.
Wow. Well, you heard it here. For the Reality of Wrestling Championship at Christmas Chaos, it's going to be Gino versus Aiden Cristiano. Lucha Extrema Press. And Gino's career's on the line.
Woo! Man, we did it. He fell right in our trap. In 3 weeks, we finally get rid of Gino. He is gone out of Reality of Wrestling forever.
Destroy that parasite. Get rid of him for good.
I'm glad you saw the light and came back to La Familia. But you know what? I couldn't have done this without you. Hey, but now we hold all the power.
Look at this beautiful gold.
And after 3 weeks, we no longer have to worry about him.
Oh, it's just us. Just us.
Lady Luck hitting a dab in her entrance. I believe the second time we've seen her here at the Reality of Wrestling.
Well, Lady Luck is an impressive female competitor, trying to make her name for herself here at the Reality of Wrestling. And she'll get an opportunity to do it this week, right here on Fight TV. Young is no stranger to the Diamonds division, Brad Gilmore, but that Diamonds division title has eluded her throughout her career. If she wants to get back in the conversation for that title, a win here this week on the road would go a long way. Diamonds division action. We have some big breaking news once again to share with everybody. Coming this February, the Reality of Wrestling, in conjunction and partnership with Title Match Wrestling, will be putting on the first of its kind an all-women's invitational, Brad Gilmore, and either of these two competitors, perhaps both, could find their way in that tournament.
Well, I'm sure the powers that be have their eye on this match. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, Lady Luck, though, is very impressive.
Cover here. Kick out at 1.
You know, both these women would love to be Reality Wrestling Diamonds Division Champion. Oh, wow, kind of canceling each other out there on the drop kicks. Kind of mutual respect for one another, but we're going to find out here in just a few weeks who will walk out of Christmas Chaos as the Diamonds Division Champion. The champion, the Black Diamond, Ivory Robin, defends against the former champion, Kylie Ray. Oh, wow, look at that.
Oh! Innovative offense right there from Ha Young. And a flying knee. Cover here, hooks the leg. She could do it, but Lady Luck kicks out at 2.5. You mentioned that Diamonds Division Championship. Of course, it will be up for grabs in a few weeks, Brad. And the Black Diamond, Ivory Robin, has been spending the last few months really trolling Kylie Ray. There's no other way to put it. But Kylie Ray, I believe, will be extremely prepared for that matchup and her opportunity to become the first ever 3-time Diamonds Division champion.
Well, we know Kylie Ray likes, Pikachu. Ivory Robin wore that shirt that said Pokemon Trainer, but back in the ring, a big double knee.
The leg here, this could be all. Ha Young kicks out, and I'm not sure how. Looks like her jaw may have been rearranged right there for a Lady Luck.
Both these women want to prove themselves. Oh, wow, nice float over submission there by Lady Luck. Wow, innovative offense.
Ha Young may have to tap out right here. They're just teeing off on each other right now. Laney Luck and Hai Young know what this is all about. Her hands up. What a suplex there from Hai Young. Cover. Almost got her to a 99%. A Northern Lights suplex right there from Hai Young. And that all-women's invitational in the back of both of their minds, you gotta believe, in addition to the Diamonds Division Championship, a lot on the line here for these two to fight for right now, Brad Gilmore.
Right you are, Matt Topolsky. It looks like Laney Luck has the better of Hai Young right now. Oh, wow. Oh, man, well, if that's not it.
She got all of it covered. 2, Laney Luck victorious. Impressive showing by Laney Luck, and take nothing away from Hai Young either. That was a high-octane Diamonds Division matchup. I think the World Gym Arena wants to go. Well, they wanted to give mad respect to both, but then Hai Young decided to deal with defeat in that way. Laying out the winner.
Hai Young saying she deserves perhaps a championship shot. Not happy about losing to Laney Luck.
Well, this is certainly a new sign of Hai Young. Laney Luck may have gotten the W here, but she certainly doesn't look like the winner right now. Hai Young sending a clear message.
This is Farrah backstage at Reality of Wrestling. Introducing my guest at this time, JJ Blake. JJ, next week you face Brian.
No, that don't sound right. Next week, I'm facing Terrell Tempo.
Well, according to Booker T, you don't get to choose your opponents.
It's not about choosing my opponent. It's about doing what I'm destined to do. It's about doing what I deserve to do. It's about becoming the champion of the televisions again for the second time. The championship of not only televisions, of the iPhone X, the champion of the iPad. And you're over here talking about the shell of a man, Brian Keith. I'll kick Brian Keith up in his teeth and knock him flat in that mat and pin him. Easy. Done. 1, 2, 3. And then get back to where I'm supposed to be going. So right now, this is just a distraction. Right now, this is just slowing me down to the ultimate goal, the inevitable end of me becoming the champion of all televisions. But it's cool. I got it. You know why I got it? Because I'm good. Because I'm great. Come on in. Because I'm dynamite.
Tonight's Reality of Wrestling Rewind is brought to you by Quality Blinds. Go to qualityblindslllc.com for free shipping anywhere in the USA. It's like one moment, your son heads to a professional wrestling event. The next moment, he disappears. His face shows up on a milk carton.
Whoa!
That is the story of Clay Roberts, courtesy of Shawn Hendricks.
Well, hey, Clay Roberts is getting revved up right now.
Wow, what a suplex!
Oh, wow! He's full of 1.21 gigawatts of energy.
Wow!
And if he gets up to 88, you're going to see some serious stuff.
Cover here, too. Clay Roberts almost got a 3 count on Shawn Hendricks. The question is, how much professional training does Clay Roberts even have? I mean, again, when he made his debut here at the Row as a member of Legion, I mean, he was under Shawn Hendricks' spell. Drop kick right there. Drops the leg, cover 2. Heads up right there from Clay Roberts.
Clay Roberts got a lot of energy. He's got the energy of a flux capacitor.
Oh, and a neck breaker of his own. Hooks the leg. He could do it here. Shawn Hendricks slips out the back door at the last moment.
I'm sure those Clay Roberts wish he could jump in a DeLorean and go back in time and prevent any of this from ever occurring, ever meeting Shawn Hendricks. Oh, wait a minute. A poke to the eye there.
Well, that. Oh! And a low blow. Well, it's pretty clear that poke to the eye was intentional. Whether the official knows it or not, Hendricks hangover. Hendricks hangover.
Wait,
cover.
stop.
2, 3. Shawn Hendricks wins.
So, Clay and I are gonna have another match, even though, if I remember correctly, I beat you last time. And you wanna study tape. You wanna watch my matches and try to figure me out. You think you know me because you followed me around like a little puppy for a year. Clay, I didn't let people that I liked into my personal views. Why would you think I would let you know anything? So study all the tape you want. Study all my matches. Study my tag matches, my bull rope matches. Go back years and years and watch my first match against some guy named Kelly Kevin. I don't care. Because you will never figure me out. Trust me, Clay. You will never figure me out.
What's going on here?
Hashtag silent protest.
Yeah, of course. What are you doing?
I'm part of the silent protest. You know, I'm a leader, and you know, I got to support. We got to be together. You know.
You're doing the silent protest?
Yeah.
You're the #1 contender for the television championship. If anyone should be protesting, it should be me. When Stevie brought me into the group, I was promised gold.
Okay. Yeah. You have a #1 contender's shot yourself. I mean, so.
I do?
Yeah.
For the road championship?
No.
The Texas championship? I don't want to represent this state.
No. You have a #1 contenders match for the tag team championship.
I don't even have a tag partner.
Star Attack.
Star Attack.
I'm not calling you that.
How do you get it to say that again? Like, seriously.
Tonight's episode of The Row is brought to you by Walker Texas Lawyer at WalkerTexasLawyer.com. Hilton Furniture, let them have it. Quality Blinds. Go to QualityBlindsLLC.com for free shipping anywhere in the USA. And the king of solar screens, home of the $50 any size solar screen.
Welcome back to the reality of wrestling right here on Fight TV. And as we so often do, because things are always changing here at the reality of wrestling, right now in the middle of the broadcast, we have breaking news, Brad Gilmore. This is absolutely huge. A few weeks ago on the program, the mysterious Q defeated Rex Andrews and captured the reality of wrestling Texas Championship. And now we know who the first competitor will be that he will defend that title against. And his name is Johnny Impact.
Wow, I mean, it's breaking news. Johnny Impact has been in several promotions around the world, won championships everywhere, and he will be making his reality wrestling debut here in just a few weeks, and he could walk out the Texas champion.
He absolutely could. Big things are happening right here at the reality of wrestling. You got to stay tuned for that. But coming up next, it's our main event.
Oh, that's cool. Oh, man, I can't believe that. Right there. Hey, I like that. That's cool. Congrats, man. That's really cool. That's great. I like that right there.
What are you guys cheering for? What are you idiots cheering for, huh? You think he cares about this company? Look, all of you want to be in my position. All of you want to be the Texas champion. He doesn't care about this. This is a stop in the road for him. He's going to take that Texas championship, and maybe he comes back and maybe he doesn't. But for me, for someone here, that title means months of work. But oh yeah, you want to cheer because he's going to be here one time. Put yourself in my shoes. You should be ashamed of yourselves. Take my cookie.
Are we ready? Houston, Texas. Get trained by professional wrestling legend, Hall of Famer, Booker T.
Come see if you got what it takes.
2 floors, 2 rings, plus a full gym. Learn from the top wrestling trainers from around the world. If you can make it here, then you can make it here.
Now can you dig that, sucker?
Get all the details at realityofwrestling.com.
Combined weight of 370 pounds, the team of Zach Mason and Warren Johnson.
The match to
to the Road Nation and to Booker T himself, getting a major opportunity here tonight in our main event on Fight TV.
This tag team is red hot. There's no other way to put it. Even when they go out and just fall short of the goal, they continue to impress. They continue to evolve. And interestingly enough, Booker T brought the Heavenly Bodies back to the tag team division to shake things up, and this was the very tag team he had in mind for them to face. At the time, the Heavenly Bodies were not the tag team champions. They are tonight, and the titles are up for grabs.
And their opponents, at a total combined weight of 510 pounds, they are the reigning Reality Wrestling Tag Team Champions, Justin and Dustin, the Heavenly Bodies.
Whether you love them or you hate them, whether you admire their style but can't stand their arrogance, one thing is without question. They are the best tag team in Reality of Wrestling history, and 3 times as tag team champions absolutely proves that. They are the Heavenly Bodies. That is the gold standard of tag team wrestling in the Row right now.
Matt Topolsky, that is the gold standard of tag team wrestling in the world right now. I don't think there is a team out there who has as great a chemistry as the Heavenly Bodies. These men have known each other their entire lives. They're brothers. That's something that can't be taught. It's instinctual.
And if you look at their record across their career here at the Reality of Wrestling, you will find very few L's in the win-loss column for the Heavenly Bodies. The most notable, of course, against Harlem Heat. And if you have to lose to a tag team, that's certainly one that I don't think anyone is going to hold it against you for.
Once again, a brother tag team. Brother tag teams in wrestling have always been very successful. Oh, Warren Johnson, though, is not afraid. This guy will risk it all. He will sacrifice his mind, body, and spirit inside the squared circle.
Once again, as a reminder to everyone at home, the Reality of Wrestling Tag Team Championships are on the line right now.
You know, some people might say, oh, wait, look at that athleticism by Warren Johnson.
It's underneath. Warren Johnson starting to cook here a little bit. Warren Johnson.
Oh. Justin had it well scouted. Saw that coming. Oh, wait a minute.
Oh, springboard crossbody cover here to win the tag team titles. Kick out at 1. Warren Johnson right now all over Justin and the Heavenly Bodies. Here's a blind tag, and here comes Zach Mason. The Road Nation on its feet here for this.
Oh, wow.
2 great tag teams colliding. Title up for grabs. Kick out at 1.
I don't think there's been a rise in the tag team division to a championship match faster than Zach and Warren.
I would absolutely have to agree with you. 100%. And they have proven that they are worthy of this opportunity. More tremendous tag team wrestling. Warren Johnson's the legal man, goes for the cover, kick out at 1 again, but Justin is in no man's land right now. Needs to make a tag pretty soon here.
Well, the rookie tag team acting like a couple of veterans, and there's a big chop to the chest of Justin.
You know, it's like the first quarter of a football game where you may be the underdog. You're facing, let's say, the New England Patriots, but it's all that adrenaline right now, and anything could happen if they can score a touchdown here early, but it looks like the Heavenly Bodies have cut it off.
Dustin and Justin, like I said, it's instinctual. When one brother needs the other, they don't need to speak, they just know. And here comes Dustin, the big hoss. Oh, wow, what athleticism, though, but
absolutely. And right here, this cover could be it to retain the titles. Kick out at 2.5. But just like that, the tables are turned. Dustin playing a little mind games there. The referee distracted for a moment, and as a result, a couple of closed fists coming down on the dome of Warren Johnson.
Let's remind the folks at home, the Heavenly Bodies have that championship advantage. They cannot lose the titles by disqualification or countout. So Dustin was Dustin liked to use that 5 count to his advantage. And now they're cutting the ring in half.
It's no secret, Brad, that they're going to bend and break every rule in the book, but look at this. Here comes Zach Mason. Like lightning in a bottle, belly to back suplex. How about one more?
Wow. Zach Mason like a house on fire.
He's not done. Fireworks everywhere. Stinger splash in the corner.
These two might be able to do it. Matt Topolsky. It could hit right there. A jumping STO. That could be all. Wait a minute. Go for the tag.
To win the tag team championships. A super neck breaker from the top. Hooks the leg. 1, 2. Dustin, with a split second of hair to go, saves the tag team titles for the Heavenly Bodies.
Well, now Dustin and Warren are going at it. Dustin goes to the outside, and Justin joins him.
This matchup has been 0 to 100 real quick. It has been non-stop electricity.
Warren goes up top.
Springboard! Oh, no! Oh, no!
A crash and burn by Warren. Oh, wait, oh my. Matt Topolsky, I think he's hurt.
I don't think there's any doubt at all that he's hurt, Brad. I mean, you call it a crash and burn, and I can't think of a better analogy for it. That springboard off of the top rope to the outside. The Heavenly Bodies got the hell out of Dodge, and Warren Johnson is down, and he looks seriously injured.
Well, Zach and Justin are the legal men. Referee got up to a count of 7, breaks the count. Warren Johnson out still on the outside after that awful spill. Looks like he may have tweaked his knee on that landing or something.
Cover here, 1, 2 to retain the titles, but a kick out by Zach Mason. And we need to get some help down here for Warren Johnson. They may have to call this matchup, Brad, because right now, this looks like a 2-on-1 affair for the foreseeable future.
Well, Matt Topolsky, we're gonna have to see. It looks like we have a trainer out looking at Warren Johnson now, but back in the ring, Zach Mason is going at it by himself against perhaps the most dominant tag team in Raw history. Oh, wow. And Zach Mason is a fantastic competitor, but I don't think anyone can overcome the odds of the Heavenly Bodies.
Oh, this has got to be all cover 2.
Oh, he kicked out.
Zach Mason somehow digging down deep. You got to give the young man credit. And his tag team partner's health has to be on the back of his mind at the same time that he's simultaneously trying to survive a 2-on-1 onslaught by the tag team champions.
And you can tell he's hurting. He's hurting for himself and for his tag team partner, and then frequent tags by the Heavenly Bodies. He's not able to catch his breath at all. And it looks like we're going to go for the pearly gates right here.
This is going to be it right here. They hit this and it's over. Zach Mason somehow, once again battling back, fights out of the pearly gates, which seemed imminent. Oh my goodness.
Belly to belly, over the head suplex.
Oh, look at this. Oh. Suplex is in stereo here.
Zach Mason. He's feeling it.
Where is this energy coming from? Zach Mason attempting a double team maneuver on the Heavenly Bodies.
I think he's going to go for a double jumping STO.
Ducks
Wait
underneath.
a minute. And he got it.
He got it all.
He
Zach
can win it right
Mason
here.
can single-handedly capture the tag team titles. Dustin pulls him off at the last moment. The Heavenly Bodies can't believe it.
Warren Johnson, Warren Johnson still on the outside, but Zach Mason, super kick to the face. Spinning power bomb.
Spinning sit-out power bomb right there by Dustin. Justin with the cover.
Oh, wait a minute. Well, Justin with the lackadaisical cover, nonetheless, Zach Mason still able to kick out.
Well, Warren Johnson is unable to continue to compete in this matchup, and his tag team partner is going it alone here, and this has been a valiant effort, but it has got to be over now. As the Heavenly Bodies here move in to finish this thing off.
Uh-oh. Looks like they're going for a double superplex or something.
Oh my goodness, Brad.
This could be the end of Zach Mason.
There is a lot,
but he's fighting back.
Muscle on that top rope. And now Dustin attempting a superplex.
And a headbutt from Zach Mason to Dustin of the Heavenly Bodies. He gets off the top there. Dustin clips him. Oh!
This is incredible. This is absolutely heroic what we are witnessing from Zach Mason. I don't think I've ever seen a competitor take on two at a time like this, especially within the tag team champions over the top. Oh my goodness! Sacrificing everything for an opportunity to hoist those titles.
Zach Mason is living off the energy of the Reality of Wrestling Nation.
If Zach Mason finds a way to pull this off, it could be one of the greatest showings by an athlete in Raw history.
Wait a minute, though. Heavenly Bodies look like they're going to try to end this thing right here.
Oh, no! Call St. Peter because the pearly gates just crashed down! The Heavenly Bodies are still Reality of Wrestling Tag Team Champions. And it may not look it right now, Brad, but a star was born here tonight. There is no question about it. Zach Mason put up a heroic fight. And like a gladiator, he'll go out on his back. But let me tell you something. The World Gym Arena and the Row Nation are definitely going to appreciate what we saw from Zach Mason in this tag team main event.
Matt Topolsky, I can't agree with you anymore. A star was definitely born here tonight. But we have to wonder about the condition of his tag team partner, Warren Johnson. We haven't been given an update yet on his medical status, but we hope he is okay as well, Matt Topolsky. But what a valiant effort by Zach Mason.
Zach Mason took the Heavenly Bodies to the